Hello, everybody. Good morning. I have Vanita Lenka with me, and we will discuss a topic which is never ending. I made such video. I saw that Vanita is discussing this topic on her channel, and this is really never ending topic, Vanita, because it concerns everyone, and it's so interesting. And this is about the free will in astrology. And I wanted to hear your view from the ancient Vedic point of view. Where is our free will? How free we are to change our destiny? Tell me, Vanita, I'm also very concerned with this.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Krasi, for having me over. And it's such a debatable topic, as always, fate and free will. So, it's a very confused state of mind. Everybody is going through that. I'm sure whoever is, following astrology, non-astrologers, they all do that. So mostly people are confused when everything is predestined. Then where is free will? Now, okay, I want to ask a question here for those who don't believe in free will. If there is no free will, then why do we have two thoughts? According to astrology, whatever is going to happen comes in mind first in the form of thought. But what happens depends on our action. What is our take on that particular thought? Whether we want to do or not totally depends on us. That is how we create our future and preparing for our next birth. This might be a shocker actually that I'm saying this.
No, it sounds logical and wonderful. I never thought of this way. It's really, the truth is in the simple things which sometimes we just don't see.
Yes. So then how can we say that everything is predestined? If everything is predestined, then I think we must have only one thought. We only do one thing. But that's not the case, right? We always have choice for our actions. So we have the free will to create our future. So we are the culprits, directly or indirectly. So the viewpoint of Vedic astrology is that life is an interplay of both fate and free will, as per Vedic astrology. Fate being the reaction to our previous exercise of free will. In our lives, we are often faced with choices presented to us by our environmental circumstances. We have freedom to choose A or B. But once that decision is made, we must accept the reaction to our choice. We must. The reaction may be immediate, or it may be a delayed one, maybe 1,000 lifetimes. In any case of the reaction, pleasant or unpleasant, that will come at appointed time determined by higher authorities. We have our, an ancient Pandit, the sage Chanakya, who says, just as a calf can find its mother in the herd of 10,000 cows, the same way our reactions will find us, or the actions will find us. The karma will find us. The reactions to life's actions are inescapable by everyone except those who are completely devoted to God. That is the Bhakti Yoga.
Repeat, I lost you. Those reactions who are completely?
Except those who are completely devoted to God, to the divine.
Oh, this is wonderful, yes.
Yes. So when a karmic reaction ripens and fructifies, it creates a new situation, a new environment that presents us with more choices upon which to exercise our free will. Thus, life is an interplay of both fate and free will, as I previously stated. I stick to that. I always will. Some people always blame, oh, my stars like this, are not, I'm not happy, or they are not doing this to me, they're not doing that to me, they're bringing me ill luck or something. Astrology is there to help or guide people, to give them information about their behavior and their mindset according to the planets, signs, house placements, etc., which shows the individual nature, and in what area of life it manifests. It has limitations, of course. So if we understand ourselves better and avoid problems in life by just blaming the fate or destiny, we are hiding our weaknesses actually, about what we cannot do, or even we are not trying, we don't want to. So it's like, just taking the alibi of astrology. If we are ready to accept and correct ourselves, we can change many things in our lives and be happy. We all have free will, but we need to understand that actually. Let me give you an example here, how it works. Suppose someone is born into a poor family, a downtrodden one, a poor family, because of his bad karma from the previous lifetime, and he's raised in a atmosphere where crime and poverty is prevailing. Let us say hypothetically that he has two choices. He can blame the society for the evils he's facing, thus try to victimize society that they have done this to me, so let me give them back. Or he can take responsibility for his situation and try to better himself by education and honest endeavor, or whatever, anything XYZ, whatever choice he can to become a better person. Suppose he chooses the first option of crime and robs several establishments. Eventually he will get caught, if not killed first, and then he will be sent to the prison. A natural reaction for his criminal behavior, right? But even while in the jail, in the prison, he can still do something better for himself. He has options, though we have limited, he's not a free man, so he has limitations to that. But still, he can choose to be a hardened criminal or be a model prisoner and reform himself, right? Each choice will have a reaction.
Okay, Vanita, this is okay, but tell me, when Saturn, the judge, the Lord of Karma, is coming into play, and he's so harsh, he's coming with his heavy means to adjust us, to adjust our mistakes, to teach us. What you do when the heaviest of the karma teacher is coming?
Give in, learn, pick up from where you left. See, we all get in indications, everyone. We all have that divine power. All the planets will definitely give you indications, the dasha which is starting or the dasha that you are running. Everything will indicate something or the other. We are all astrologers here. We all are. The intuition prevails in everybody's mind. But somebody has a strong intuition, as we said, in that somebody understands better and then gives in and just does what the planet is asking. Suppose Saturn is asking something, we know, as astrologers we know. The person who's not even knowing astrology will know what exactly is he doing, what is he facing, what is right, what is wrong.
But basically this is not giving you free will, Vanita.
No, we have free will. That is what I just told you.
To what degree? To what degree?
Yes, to a degree.
To
See,
a degree.
if yes, definitely, yes, we have free will. That is why we have two thoughts, right? That is what I mentioned in the beginning. If we have two thoughts, that means why we will get two thoughts otherwise. Suppose if we have a debilitated Mars, I'll give you another example to simplify it. Suppose we have a debilitated Mars in our chart, okay? So it is it is ruling the second house, which is food habits, value system, wealth, like that, So what it means that the person will have lazy lifestyle, doesn't want to wake up in the morning, doesn't want to do exercise, has bad food habits or no discipline, has weak value system, etc. Whatever Mars does. Because Mars is the planet of action and discipline in the movement. It is debilitated. So the person will suffer from weight gain, might have even diabetes. Okay. So if the person came to know about this, that why he's behaving this way, and he can, if he does this, he can be protected. He can just avoid certain circumstances if he's aware. Though we all are aware that if we intake a lot of sugar, we are prone to get diabetes, right? We all know if we don't work out, we'll gain weight, right? Nowadays, it's a very big issue, gaining weight. So we are living in the world where everybody wants to be fit and fine. So all these habits can be improved. Second, how things can be improved if you know about it, if you are sensitive to know about it. Even if you're not seeking an astrologer, but the person needs to work on it to improve and can avoid many bad results of the debilitated Mars. If they're just blaming, oh, my Mars is debilitated, oh, my Saturn dasha is not giving me good results, what can Saturn or Mars do? You are yourself not doing anything. This is not the right attitude. Like, if you have to work on it, things will change. You can create your own future. We have the free will. See, if in olden times, still in the villages, if you go back in India, a, a cow, is tied to the rope, and she thinks that she cannot move from that because she's tied. But she has that much of a free will that she can go. There is a circle besides that. She can go till there, but she thinks that she cannot. She just stays there. Oh, I'm tied. Why? Why blame everything on destiny? Everything is not destined
But
as it
she is still
is.
tight, Vanita. She is still tight. Yes,
That is
the
what I'm
circle
saying.
is
But
larger. The circle is
fate
larger.
and free will, fate and free will are two different issues altogether. There are two different things which we get confused with. We have free will to some extent. Please make a note. We all have free will. I will not say that everything is destined. Maybe that free will is also your destiny ultimately.
That's the thing. That is also my opinion, that the free will is within the frames of your destiny. Yes.
Yes, we are all are. But because we are not aware of our behavior, that is why we blame others and our destiny actually. So if we get the indication of our birth chart about the things which are creating problems, we can use our free will to work on it, I think, and removing our weaknesses. This is
So
what I feel.
information, knowledge is power. Knowledge will help
Yes.
us extend our free will. So this is so key. What you say? Absolutely.
So if we are able to overcome our bad habits or weaknesses with personal effort, then we will be able to change our fate and anyway remove difficulties in life. We can see if we are not doing anything. Suppose you think like if we are not doing anything, all right. We know that if we are into astrology, we know that this life is based on our past karmas, don't we? There are people who don't believe in this. That our birth also depends on the previous and the next lifetime karma, right? So God gives us two choices to choose our karma by giving two thoughts. He has given us two thoughts for that reason, the brain, the thought process. It's not right to blame everything on destiny. If we can change our thoughts and channelize them in the right direction, we can manifest what we want, right? We can. This life is divine. We have to think that if we have some rules and guidelines, we must follow them. That is what is like. We cannot be doing bad and we say that no, I'm doing bad because um, it's my destiny. We cannot blame onto our we always do that though. We are doing bad. Oh, this was my destiny, maybe. So understand law of universal. You understand the law of universal that will suffer in life. We should live life in a balanced way.
Yes.
So we have to ourselves see where we are, what we are doing, what do we want. Just think. I think we all should be able to discern what is good and what is bad. There are these divine rules that we should follow. So that's my take on fate and free will.
Oh, thank you. It was great. That for me, the most important point that you made was to distinguish between fate and free will, because these are not the same things. And maybe this is very much also my opinion, Vanita. Absolutely, maybe the free will is limited somewhere in the fate, and our limits depend also a little bit on us. Let's say.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much for your positive approach, because also I believe that if we look positively towards
Yes, we
life, we get better results. Thank you so much, Vanita. I
thank
hope
you,
for me
Krasi.
this was useful. I hope also for everyone. Thank you.
Thank
So with this, I'm completing. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure.